morning. Today we're at Adelaide Airport and we're flying Jetstar from Adelaide to Bali. As you can see, there are a lot of people eager to travel to Bali and get overseas again, hence the long line. Check-in was pretty easy. Jetstar have now automated a lot of their check-in process, so you have to do a lot of it yourself, but there are staff there to help you through the check-in kiosks and to drop your bags. Adelaide Airport has undergone a massive renovation since COVID and now is a lot bigger than it was previously. Just have to stop for a hand sanitizer break as these are the times that we're living in, and here we are walking through the newly renovated section to get to the international departures. These days you have to venture downstairs to get to the international terminal. For those who might remember Adelaide Airport pre-COVID, there was just a little section that you went through customs before going through to the International Departures Terminal, and now they've improved it and made it a lot bigger, which I think is really cool. There's also supposed to be a duty-free lounge, but it was unfortunately undergoing renovations when we went through. We still had a look at the pop-up store that they had, but it was quite limited in options, so we were a bit disappointed. Here you can see our ride, the Jetstar A320, parked next to the Singapore Airlines A350. Here I am just chilling in the terminal before the flight. It's pretty comfortable and quite spacious in there, and overall I think Adelaide Airport is well equipped and a good airport to depart from. Before long enough it was time to board, so we made our way onto the aircraft. Sorry to this random man who it looks like I'm following. If you ever see this, no, I wasn't trying to follow you. Finally made it to the plane, and as I mentioned before, it's an Airbus A320, so it's very small, and I think it is too small of an aircraft to be servicing this route, but hopefully in the near future we'll see a bigger aircraft flying to Denpasar from Adelaide, which would be great. The seat configuration on this aircraft is 3-3, so just your standard domestic airliner. The Jetstar seats are also not the best for storage. As you can see, they only have this little plastic cubby type thing where you can store some snacks as well as the in-flight menu and safety card. At least I got the best view in the house. As you can see here, I always get the window seat. It is a non-negotiable for me. And we are getting ready for takeoff. That's my mum. She's traveling with me today. Love her. It's time for my favorite part of the flight, takeoff. I just love the little bit of an adrenaline rush that you get when the engines start roaring and you're going really fast and you finally lift off the ground. So saying goodbye to Adelaide Airport and Adelaide. And let me tell you, it feels real good to be taking off right now for the first international flight that I've had in 2.5 years. I have travelled domestically, luckily, throughout COVID, but just doesn't feel the same as when you know that you're going overseas. Here we are getting some really good views of the St. Vincent Gulf as we fly over the Adelaide coastline. And here is the tray table. Again, just your standard tray table. Here's my mum being COVID safe. It's pretty spacious though and has a lot of room for activities. And here is the in-flight menu. If you just purchased a starter fare, then no food or drink is included, so you do have to purchase in-flight. But we actually purchased the plus fare, and for $50 extra you get a meal included plus baggage, Qantas points and a bit more flexibility on your ticket, so I would definitely recommend that option. And here we are getting some pretty epic views from the plane. This is flying over Port Lincoln and then Lake Eyre, followed by the red dirt of the outback, and this is why I always grab the window seat. Here's the tray table when working, and it comfortably fits a laptop. Legroom, on the other hand, is not so comfortable, so if you're looking for legroom, Jetstar is probably not the best option. The window shade did a good job of keeping the sun out, and before we knew it, we were crossing over Western Australia and going overseas. Now this is a quick tour of the bathroom for those playing at home. There are no frills in this bathroom as you can expect on a budget airline. Then after a quick 5 hours, we were finally making our descent into Bali. My final thoughts on this flight is that it is a great and affordable option to get to Bali from Adelaide. However, it is a budget carrier, so there aren't any additional extras that you get with this flight. So if you're looking for something more, this isn't the best option, but it is the only direct option from Adelaide at this point in time. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe, like, share, and follow the Departure Desk. See you next time.